Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the Lego Ninjago movie Piranha Attack, set number 70629, 217 pieces, and this is pretty cool little set. It has a shark army thug, Misaku, I forget how to say her name, but she's basically Lloyd's mom when she was back in the kind of the ninja clan fighting the enemies. And then you got Kai and then one of the villagers named Ray. So cool stuff. This set obviously is related to the Ninjago movie. It's been a few months since I've seen the Ninjago movie, but I definitely remember one of the scenes where this Piranha clan was attacking Ninjago City, and it was a bunch of these guys. So it wasn't just one, it was like a whole, I guess, school of fish that were coming on to the land and attacking. So this is, I don't know if it's considered an army builder set where you can buy a bunch of these and create this big army of them, because you'll end up getting a bunch of these guys, which doesn't really make sense. Either way, we're here to build this set. We're not going to get into some of those little nuances or details of the actual set as it relates to the movie. So let's see what we have in here. We have a medium-sized sticker sheet. Not too many stickers. They're good size stickers. We have 2 bags of parts that are numbered, 1 and 2. And then we have a single instruction book that is, it looks like a bigger instruction book that's just been folded in half. So, let's dump out our first bag of parts. You can kind of see, just kind of looking at some of the parts we're dumping out here, that it appears that we're going to be building the little Ninjago City rickshaw villager cart thing first. Alright, so we'll build Lloyd's mom first. Or Lloyd's mom. And before they knew who she was, her name was Misako. Like I said, it's been a few months since I've seen the movie. Misako. I guess I should have rewatched the movie before I built the set. But either way, I kind of knew what was going on here. Actually, what am I talking about? This is Kai. I was getting confused. All right, so this is not Misako or Lloyd's mom. This is Kai. That's my bad. I just looked at the picture and the instructions real quick, and then I saw the hair, and I was like, wait a minute. She doesn't have Kai's hair. That's because this is Kai. So he has the little shoulder armor / sword holder. So that goes there. And we have the villager. This is Ray. I don't recall in the movie them actually calling out any of the villagers or the city people by name. But in all of the Lego Ninjago movie sets, they've given names to these villagers. So he's Ray. We'll just go with that. So let's build his little rickshaw pull cart piece. Start with some of these plates and modified plates with the little pull piece. We have a plate with a clip. Plate with Technic pins on it. Here's a hinge plate. 2 double wide cheese slopes and a friction pin. We'll go right there. We have a trans clear anti-tile. We'll get 2 these pieces and those parts. This will clip on right here. So that's going to fold down. Okay. So we have a inverted slope with this. I tend to call these Lego cars pieces because a lot of these pre-molded fender pieces are seen in a lot of the Lego cars sub-theme, I guess you would call it. So we have our first couple stickers. Start with sticker number 8. Goes right here in the middle of this hood scoop. Then we have sticker number 10. Well, it fell apart, but the sticker is going to go right here. Grab that piece and just snap that back on. It's like we need another plate or something to help hold it on. Oh, and then as soon as I say that, I turn the page and we put a plate on there. Along with a clip. And 2 of these kind of medium nougat colored baby bow shapes. So we have 2 little modules built. We're going to move those 2 to the side and we're going to build another one. And hopefully all of this will help connect everything together. We have a 2x2 red tile and this will get another sticker. That will go right there. Pop this on there. We have another one of these hinged plates with a 2x3 plate on the bottom. That'll go there. Two of these slotted sloped pieces. Turn it over. Turn it back around. So we're going to take this piece and simply attach it here. Attaches to that bracket part. Move that to the side. We have a bar. And then these 2 little connector pieces will go on the ends. You can see they have the bar, basically a bar hole with a perpendicular bar. And this will snap on to this clip. Just kind of center it the best you can. Now we're going to make some little lantern pieces. There, there, bar with a clip. So clip on there and then fold down. Doesn't fold down too great. Try to move that out a little bit. Okay, so here's the second of them. Clip on there, fold down. So there's our 2 lantern pieces hanging down. And then this will, let's see, snap onto this friction pin. Fold that up. Kind of creates a nice little shade piece. And then we're going to put our wagon wheels on there. That pretty much does it. So we can our guy here, have him hold on to the bar pieces here. See if it actually works. Yeah, close enough, I guess. It actually leans forward a lot more than what they show on the picture on the box. But either way, that is the first bag of parts completed. So let's move on to our second bag of parts right now. Okay, we have everything for bag 2 out, and now we're gonna do Misako, or Lloyd's mom, whatever you want to call her. So we have this, I guess what you would call kind of some hip armor, upper leg armor piece that's basically this vinyl cape material. And there's 2 holes that go over the leg holes, and then we wrap it around and then fold the other 2 holes onto the leg bars. Just like that. We'll take her torso, which is nicely decorated with a lot of armor on it. She has a bow and arrow quiver and shoulder armor that goes there. Her head. And I read reviews on this beforehand. I kind of knew I'd heard about it, but I didn't quite understand what was going to happen. But the printing of her face, all of the yellow part is actually printed on there. And it's such a thin layer of yellow paint that you can almost see the black through it. You can see this yellow piece right here is what a standard minifigure should look like. And you can see how her face is more of a grayish yellow. That's because the paint is so thin that you can see the black through it. So they painted the yellow on top of this black minifigure head. It's actually not a very good paint job at all. So a lot of people kind of gave this minifigure bad reviews because of that. And it's actually really, really obvious. I don't know how well you can tell in this video, but in real life, holding this minifigure, it's actually very disappointing to see how gray that yellow actually is. And you can almost see it with her hands, how her hands should match the color of her face, and it doesn't at all. So very disappointing. Now the hair piece is cool, where it has the armor kind of going around and then the hair sticking out of the top. That looks really nice, but the yellow printing on this minifigure is actually very terrible. It's not good at all. So take that for what it's worth. So next up we have a Shark Army Thug. This is kind of your standard Lego Ninjago movie thug figure. Almost very similar to a Lego City villain, where he has the little stocking cap type of headgear. Not really headgear, but more of a headpiece. Okay, so that is our final 2 minifigures for the set. So we're going to begin the build of the Piranha, the little mechanized Piranha figure vehicle type thing. So we have some Technic bricks with studs on the side. Have these plates with the half round end. Next up is some Technic pieces. We're actually going to build 2 of this same little module. See, a cone piece goes right here. I'm not quite sure if this is the final version of it, but we've gotten to the end of the page, so before I turn the page, I'm actually going to start building the second one. That way I don't have to keep flipping back and forth between the pages. Let's see, another cone. Where are you at? There it is. So we'll turn the page. What do we got here? Okay. So that was almost all of it. So the only final step is a little spear piece or a arrow type part that slides all the way in like that. So this piece is going to slide all the way through the cone, all the way through this stud with a hole in it, and then into the Technic pin. So as I slide it in there, it goes in pretty easy, but I'm not all the way in yet. So now I'm inserting it into this piece and the yellow stud, so it gets a little bit harder to push. And then once I pass through that stud, which I'm kind of at that point now, I need to pass through the Technic pin, so it gets even a little bit harder to push. So that thing is being held on by 3 pieces more or less, and you can pop it out and you can see just the Technic pin part is coming out. These other 2 parts are holding it on pretty tight, so it's not going anywhere. So we have this Technic part that has an axle on the end, and we're going to put both of those axles in right there. So you can kind of see we've kind of created this little weapon piece, and then we're going to build a classic flick fire missile ×2. That, and this. And these 2 simply slide right next to those other 2 pieces that are on there. We'll move that to the side. So we have this underside, or kind of like a cockpit piece. And then we're going to begin connecting some parts to. We have these modified 1x3 tiles that have a little click hinge clip on there. I like all of the sand blue color that was not introduced, but included with a lot of the Lego Ninjago movie sets. See a lot of it in this set. Including this tile here. Let's see, we have 2 more Technic plates. And 2 plates with the little click hinge element on it. Okay. Some baby bow shapes. And a couple tiles. Alright, so this is, I call this a space piece. Reminds me of some thrusters or something that you would put on a space vehicle. That's simply going to go right there. It's only connecting to studs right here. There's no studs on these little pieces. And then we're going to begin the teeth portion of the little piranha. So we'll flip this over. On the underside, you'll notice there's some Technic pinholes. We're actually going to slide a Technic pin into the very first hole that we see. Turn this around. We have some silver teeth, or pearlescent silver. It's not really chrome silver, it's more like a marbled dark bluish gray silver. Alright, so next is a printed cheese slope, and I saw it earlier. Where's it at now? Oh, there it is. So that's our little gauges and dials for whoever's piloting this Piranha mech. You can see we got some lever controls there. So what we're going to do is take this whole piece, bring this over and attach it right here. Do my best to attach it kind of how they show it. I'm wondering if that's why they put that Technic pin there, to make sure that this gets aligned up with everything. But we're all good there. All right. So now we have these sand blue colored flags. These will both get stickers. So we're going to start with sticker number 4. This one will go right here. And sticker number 3. Goes there. These will both pop on the end there. Move that to the side so we have these little canister pieces to build. So we have a regular 2x2 round, and then we have this Technic 2x2 round because it has little pinholes in the side. Have a tile with a stud, or a jumper tile, whatever you want to call it. And this little thruster piece. Let me get this other one caught up. Building 2 of them, so that was the first page of steps. I'm going to turn the page over and we have a couple more steps. We have this Technic pin go in each one, and then we have sticker number 2. So this sticker will go on the bottom brick, and it should wrap mostly around the whole thing. Kind of create this little warning stripe piece. So that's our first one. Here's the second one. Keep on going, and right there. Very good. So where are we at here? Bring our Piranha back over, and then these 2 Technic pins slide in the side there. That looks pretty cool. So move that to the side, and now we're going to begin the body of the Piranha. So this is the back side, or the bottom tail portion of a airplane. So if you've seen any of my Lego City builds where we do like the cargo terminal or the passenger jet terminal, you may see this particular part being used for those airplanes. Now it's kind of interesting that we're reusing that same molded piece for something completely different that's not an airplane. And honestly, that's the beauty of Lego and the whole Lego system, is the fact that even though this part was probably initially designed for a specific use, the way that everything interlocks, with the way all of the studs and anti-studs are all lined up, you can basically reuse pretty much any part and put it in your build however it fits, because more than likely it'll fit into almost anything you build. So we have another 2x build here. Turn this guy around. So we are building 2 of these, so you'll notice that I'm repeating some of these steps on both of them. It's because I have to. And we have these little dome pieces that both go on here. And these will attach to the side of this bottom tail piece. One there and one right there. Very good. So that's kind of the beginning. So you kind of have, these are the eyes of the piranha. Imagine like a big fish, and these are the beady eyes kind of sticking out. And I guess this will be the backside of the fish. So we're gonna, let's see, turn this like so. Attach a couple plates on here. Yellow plate. Piece there. We have 2 of these click hinge parts, plate. And our next sticker, which is sticker number 1. Remember, the stickers are ordered, or they're numbered by reference only, not in the order that you put them on. So even though this is the 5th or 6th, 7th sticker we've put on, it's sticker number 1. So don't let the numbers deceive you. All right, so that looks good. Bring this guy back over, and that pops on perfectly right there. So it's being held on by a couple studs here, and then the studs on top of these clear bricks are also holding it on. All right, so we have this vertical fin piece, which we'll get a couple stickers. Sticker 7. And this is sticker number 9 or 6. Depending on which way you turn the sticker sheet, it's either 6 or 9, but it's actually number 6. All right, so this piece slides on there. This sticker is just shown, kind of popped on the side there. We'll rotate this around. We have a single stud there. And then we have another sticker. Oh, hey, just like that, it's last sticker time. Can't believe it. We flew through those stickers. It definitely looked like a lot more than what it was, and I guess we were putting them on so quick it didn't feel like it was that many. That piece slides in there. So we have these little click hinge bracket pieces right there, and they're going to clip on to these little clips that are on the back side of this piece. Just like that. So that creates our upper jaw or lower jaw chomping ability for this guy. All right, so next is some more little Technic pieces. This is going to be the beginning of the legs and feet. Okay. These will slide through those plates that have the Technic pinhole on the bottom. You can see those 2x2 plates with the half round piece. So that simply goes there. And let's build some feet. We'll do a couple tiles on this plate, another tile. Turn it over. Technic plate. With two of these inverted baby bow shapes. And this one will slide on right there. Easy enough. So now we have the other side to do. Should be pretty much identical. Okay. So that goes there. Do kind of like a spotlight piece. Turn this guy up. Our light slide in right there. It's more of a periscope. So what you see like in a submarine where they underwater and they can raise this up above water to see what's out there. So not bad. And then you can fold out the little feet to kind of make them like duck feet. And it helps it stand up a lot better. So there you go. That completes the build of the Lego Ninjago movie Piranha Attack set. So I'm moving this down quite a bit because what I want to show you is that the upper head area actually hinges open. You can take our minifigure, pop him in right there. You have to kind of move their arms up so it's not interfering with everything. And then you can kind of close it down. Kind of have to leave it open so he can see, but then it also closes down. So I guess if he's underwater and using the little periscope piece, you could see. But then it opens up so it can do some chomping. And then of course we have the little rickshaw piece, the little, I guess, man-powered taxi And then our final 2 minifigures right there. All right. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate all of my loyal viewers, I guess you would call them, and everyone that watches all of my videos. So thanks again. Hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below where you found my videos or how long you've been watching. I know there's a good handful of people that always comment on my videos, and I appreciate that. Also, let me know what videos you want to see next. I'm going to do a lot of cool build videos coming up, so I'd love to hear what everyone wants to see, and I'll try to accommodate the best I can. Obviously, there's a lot of monetary investment that I have to do on some of these, so I can't spend too much of my money building expensive sets, you know, unless someone's from Lego is watching and will like to help me out, and I'll promote their products. I mean, I think I'm promoting their products right now with a lot of my videos that I do. So hey, Lego, if you're watching, I'd love to build some of those expensive sets that you know, a lot of my fans love to see. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the future.